Assalamu alaikum. In our previous class, we discussed about Hijrah, how the Prophet, peace be upon him, migrated to Medina, and how did he hide at Cave Thawr, the Cave Thawr, with Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. And later on, they reached Quba, whereby they built the first mosque in Islam, that is Masjid al-Quba. Then they marched to Medina, and on their way, because it was on a Friday, the Prophet prayed Salatul Jum'ah and also gave the first Friday sermon at the house of Banu Salim. And later on, at that place, Masjid Jum'ah was built later on. Then upon reaching Medina, the people of Yathrib, the Yathribites, welcomed and greeted the Prophet with joy. And the Prophet later on changed the name of Yathrib, the name of the city, to Medina. So today we'll discuss about the importance of Hijrah and the foundation of the Republic of Medina. So what are the significance of Hijrah? Because we know that Hijrah is the migration of the Prophet from Mecca to Medina. So one of the significance is that it was a starting point of the Muslim calendar. Because during the reign of the caliphate of Hazrat Umar bin al-Khattab, during his leadership, he started the calendar, the formation of the calendar, and the calendar started from the year 622, that is during the migration, during Hijrah. So it is the starting point of the Muslim calendar. Another significance or importance is that Hijrah saved Islam from becoming just another small sect in Mecca, because we know that in Mecca they were persecuted, and they were only few who converted to Islam. So upon migrating to Medina, more people embraced Islam. So it saved Islam from becoming just a small portion or a sect in Mecca. Then we have another significance is that it was a starting point of Islamic consolidation, that is, it became a stronger and expansion. So when the Prophet and the Muslims migrated to Medina, now they started preaching about Islam, because now they had the freedom. They were at peace. So most of the people at Yathrib started embracing Islam, and hence they also started spreading out and preaching far from Yathrib, so the nearest states. And Islam expanded. Then we have another significance that Medina became a center around which all the tribes of Arabia were united into a nation. So it doesn't matter when you come from any tribe, as far as you accept the Prophet to be the leader, and you live there in peace, then you are allowed to stay there. And that's why we say the tribes of Arabia were united into a nation. That is because the Yathrib itself became a nation, because at first we know that there was conflict between Banu Aus and the Khazraj. These are the tribes that were present, they were the natives of Medina. But after Hijrah now, because of the Prophet, he managed to unite these tribes and made it into one nation. Then we have another importance of Hijrah is that Hijrah gave Muslims a chance to learn and develop their religion. So because at Mecca, because they were threatened, they were persecuted time, or they were not free to practice their religion. But after migrating to Medina, now they had a chance to learn more about Islam and develop their religion. Hijrah revealed the moral and physical strength of the Muslims. Now, they could not practice at Mecca the moral values, that is according to the Islamic principles, and also their strength. They could not fight back because they were few by them. But after migrating now, they could practice the Islamic morals, and also the physical strength that they had now, because now they were united as well. So that's also an advantage or importance of Hijrah. Also, Hijrah also put an end to the vicious, that is the cruelty and violence rivalry between Aus and Khazraj. Aus and Khazraj, these are the tribes that were in Yathrib by that time, and they had conflict, and one of their conflict, or the reasons of the conflict, is that each of the tribe wanted to leave Medina or Yathrib by then. But now, after the migration, after Hijrah now, because the Prophet preached peace and he managed to unite all the tribes that were there into one nation. So that's why we're saying Hijrah now, it put an end to the cruel conflict between these two tribes. Then we have another importance, is that Hijrah provided the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, with an opportunity to practically establish an Islamic state based on the principle of equality, fraternity, brotherhood, justice, and welfare of all citizens. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, was not biased. As far as you're there, you accepted the rule, then you can live there in peace. So he managed to create that environment of brotherhood, and also because he used to practice justice, and also he was able to base, that is the principle of the welfare, to take care of the welfare of all the citizens, no matter which, because in Yathrib also there were the Jews, there were the Christians, and they were allowed to practice their religion. So he was not biased, he was just, that's why we're saying he was able to practice and establish an Islamic state based on the principle of equality, fraternity, brotherhood, justice, and welfare of all the citizens. Another importance is that having gathered together in one land, the Muslims were now able to defend Islam effectively and claim its teaching to everyone around. So now, because they were living at peace, nobody was harassing them, so they were able now to defend Islam the way it should be, and also claim its teachings to everyone. So they started preaching to everyone around them. Another significant is that as the Muslims now actually had a country based on solid foundations, it enabled them to take necessary steps to keep that country strong and stable. That is by establishing one of the means on how they were able to enable that country to base on the solid foundation. It's by establishing the Muslim army. So they were able to establish, after settling down, they were able to establish the Muslim army. Also, the Muslims were able to invite people into the fold of Islam, not only in Mecca or Medina, but also in other parts of the inhabited world. So we are saying that now, because the Muslims are strong than before, so they were able to invite people around Mecca and Medina, and also from other parts of the world. Muslims were strong in Medina. Unlike Mecca, a group of hypocrites emerged under Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, which tried to weaken Muslims from within. Because we are saying that Abdullah was promised leadership, and when the Prophet migrated to Medina, the people of Yathrib voted the Prophet, and also they preferred that the Prophet should be the leader. So Abdullah was bitter by that, because he was the one who was promised the leadership of Yathrib. So what he did, he became a hypocrite, and now he had a group whereby they tried to weaken the Muslims because they from within. That is because they were living in Yathrib. Then we have the presence of Muslims at Medina posed a direct threat to the trade caravans which used to supply from Mecca to the northern regions of Medina. So because Medina, the way it has been allocated, the way it is the pathway to the northern region, that is like a place or a state like Syria. And we know that the Meccans had to pass by Medina for them to reach the northern regions of Arabia. Now it's created a threat to the trade caravans because of the presence of the Muslim now in Medina, because Medina now was the pathway of the Meccan caravan. So that is another importance or significance of Hijrah. In our next part, we'll discuss about the foundation of the Republic of Medina.